guys, Twistednwarped here, bringing you another episode of Agents of Mayhem. So this video, like I said, I'm going to finish up the mission, the main mission that I started 2 videos ago. But before I did that, I wanted to do a little something different here and show you guys the bios, basically, on all these characters. You know, just to give you, anyone who likes, you know, background stories and lore and all that, just to give you a little bit of that. Okay, so I'm gonna read through these and I'll try to do it fairly quickly. Okay, alright, so Braddock, the youngest descendant of a long line of proud soldiers. Janelle couldn't wait to join the corps, and she served her country dutifully for years until she discovered she had been training soldiers for Legion. Making noise about it landed her with a dishonorable discharge and a big old chip on her shoulder. And her relationships with some of the other characters is she has a discreet office romance with Friday, and she has a friendly rivalry with Hardtack, as she was Marines and he was Navy. Okay, and you got Fortune. This notorious Columbia-born sky pirate said farewell to her airship in the outlaw haven second home of Rio de Janeiro to join the fight against Legion. With Glory, her faithful Joan companion, she helps Mayhem live up to its name. Now, a lot of their backstories, they also have big parts of it explained through the videos that you get during their personalized missions, which I've already done, and so you can see those videos during those missions that I did. And during hers, the little robot that she was trying to steal, that was in fact Glory, in case anybody was wondering what the hell that was. On Devil's Night, she was at the Carnaval de Fantasmas, big folkloric costume party in the Colombian city of Bucaramanga. She was drunk on one too many mimosas. And her relationships, Glory, her personal drone, is Fortune's constant companion. Concerning her fellow franchise force members, she's developed a genuine friendship with Hardtack, though she gruffly, if barely, tolerates Hollywood. There may be a thing between her and Redcard. There's certainly some sort of friendly rivalry between the two of them. Backstory for Hardtack. When Legion attacked the USS American Eagle and its carrier strike group on Devil's Night, CPO Thunderbird, that CPO is just an acronym for Chief Petty Officer, Thunderbird, I think, fought bravely to save his crewmates. Now, as an agent of Mayhem, Hardtack takes the fight back to Legion. On Devil's Night, he was a Chief Petty Officer assigned to the USS American Eagle. When his fleet was attacked by Marcus Longinus on Devil's Night, he ended up losing a few thousand of his fellow servicemen in the ensuing conflict, and he won't soon forget it. Relationships, he's generally well liked by most of Mayhem. In particular, Gremlin looks upon him fondly, as she was asking in the very, very first video about office relationships, because probably her relationship with Hardtack. And while the gentle rivalry between Braddock and he will occasionally flare up, both have incredibly thick skins and a genuine respect for the other. Hollywood, real name Roderick Stone. Yeah, see, so in case you guys watched that video where I was comparing them to the actual Saints Row characters, I did not realize that it said his name right there. It's one of that's the kind of thing that I overlook very, very often. So anyway, aspiring actor, bounty hunter, reality TV star, this California pretty boy is now the face of Mayhem. With his perfect teeth and a rifle-mounted Razzle grenade launcher, Hollywood is always ready for his close-up. Relationships, Hollywood has romantic designs on Fortune, but the feeling is decidedly not mutual. He considers Hardtack a friend, but Hardtack may only halfway agree with him on that account. He also has an arrangement with Daisy, a character I haven't unlocked yet. And rumor is he also slept with Carol from HR. It's only a rumor, mind you, but it is true. He's never been reprimanded by the HR department. Pierce Washington. Backstory. Unifying the gangs of Stillwater was a walk in the park compared to taking on Legion, but Pierce doesn't sweat any of it. This man took on Persephone's forces on Devil's Night. For those of you who didn't know, Persephone used to be the leader of the Greed faction, and not only did he manage to push them back and defend his turf, he impressed the big Miss P herself. And on Devil's Night, he united the three gangs of Stillwater against Gluttony. Her husband was Greed, against an attack by the Ministry of Gluttony, successfully clearing the city of all Legion presence. Relationships. Kingpin is friendly with just about everybody. He's a real social butterfly. He's also a skillful chess player, as Yeti has since found out. It's a little bit of a throwback to his character in Saints Row and Oleg, as Yeti is obviously a revamped Oleg. Rama. Backstory. Distinguished immunologist Pranati Malhotra fought to contain a dark matter plague that spread like wildfire across her country. Now she pursues a cure for the disease and vengeance upon those who unleashed it. Relationships. Rama and I'm not even sure how to say that, Scheherazade, both loners by nature, seem to have struck up something resembling a friendship. Perhaps it's their mutual love for ping pong. Now, that's another character I haven't unlocked, but as far as I can tell, he's a sort of Japanese ninja male, and he's also asked Pierce and another member who I haven't unlocked, Oni, to help him with a secret project that we have yet to discover what that is. Alright. Yeti, a decorated soldier of the Motherland, Oleg Kirlov, there you go, his actual name, was never going to stand idly by while Legion ravaged the world. But when Legion made a target of Mother Russia, Oleg took his patriotism to the extreme and subjected himself to the Cold Warrior Project, where he became the elemental powerhouse he is today. On Devil's Night, Yeti was ensconced in a Russian military outpost when Legion attacked. Needless to say, he made short work of his aggressors. Relationships, obviously, he has no romance. As he clearly explained in his mission, he can't really do that kind of thing without giving the other person frostbite. Although he does share a chess rivalry with Kingpin, aka Pierce Washington, just like in the Saints Row series. Marina. Claymore. Descended from a long line of gunsmiths, Cormac Ross claims that his ancestors forged armor and claymores for Scottish kings. He took over the family business from his father, but he lacked his father's close ties to the key government figures. When Ross faced bankruptcy, Persephone paid his debt so he could develop and upkeep high-end weapons exclusively for mayhem. On Devil's Night, after Devil's Night, defense contracts began going to companies politically connected to Legion. This forced Claymore's family business into bankruptcy and into Persephone's pocket. Oh wow, that's fucked. He gets along with Gremlin and most of the agents, but he has a known rivalry with Quartermile. I guess that kind of makes sense. He's Scottish and Quartermile is Italian. Okay, I don't even know why I said that. Claymore is driven by the desire to craft the very best weapons in the world. He prides himself on creating the perfect fit between weapon and agent. Psych eval. While Claymore comes across as a jovial person, let it not escape notice that he has a disconnect between the beauty of his art and the death that it brings. This hints at either extreme denial or a number of antisocial traits. I guess he basically can't accept that his guns actually kill people. Huh. As a hereditary peer of England, Friday's noble bloodlines go back centuries. But she traded in her life of luxury to combat the Legion presence that took over her homeland. She's young, 20, but good breeding and the best boarding schools have combined to create a strikingly mature and proficient, but still personable young woman. On Devil's Night, she was fox hunting in Northern Ireland when she received news of the Legion attack against her homeland. Relationships. She has a relationship with Braddock, which is the company's worst kept secret. Fine, so long as it doesn't distract her from her duties. Otherwise, she seems to get along amiably with the remainder of her co-workers, although a few do prod her about her youthful age. Motivations, patriotism, certainly. Idealism, definitely. Friday seems determined to display a usefulness uncommon amongst the ruling class. Impressively competent and dedicated, Friday's obsessive work behavior appears to mask a certain lack of confidence, even an inferiority complex, in spite of, or perhaps because of, her noble bloodlines. Gremlin. The only daughter of a working-class family in Tennessee, Katie Fox grew up with a lot of free time. Time she spent tinkering with machines. From her family's dishwasher to her neighbor's classic car, her dad would often bring her onto job sites, until her fiddling with a cement trunk's transmission almost brought down an office building. This mischievous curiosity has generally served her well, leading her to join mayhem. On Devil's Night, she had plans to attend MIT on a free ride, but after Devil's Night, the university shut its doors. Not to be deterred, Gremlin found an outlet for tinkering as head of Mayhem's R&D lab. Relationships. She is the little sister to all of Mayhem. She goes along with everyone, although she has a growing suspicion that Quartermile is absconding with her tools. Gremlin harbors romantic love for Haddock, but so far the sailor has yet to return the feeling. That's a little weird if I understand it. She's like barely a teenager and he's old enough to be a chief, so he's probably in his 30s. Gremlin has a natural curiosity with the world. To her, nothing breaks. They only present new and wonderful opportunities to learn. Constantly upbeat, Gremlin's optimism stems from a high level of self-esteem. She is highly intelligent, which is evident in her eccentricities and self-motivation. Mixer. The son of an English mother and Spanish father from Barcelona, Mixer always felt like he belonged nowhere. That is, until he first visited Ibiza. Nothing brings together people like a party, and as a DJ, Mixer was one of the princes of the island party scene. In particular, he became famous for creating immersive visual simulations to accompany his DJ sets. When Ibiza fell to Legion, he took his talents to the Ark, where he created the Rec Room, Mayhem's combat simulator. Mixer was spinning a set of El Glamour Ibiza for a rowdy crowd of pale, overserved Brits. Hell no. Gets along well with fellow base agent Gremlin, idolizes Quartermile, and Kingpin perhaps a tad too much. He liked to unite youth the world over in resistance against Legion, with the end goal of building a new utopia together, preferably in Ibiza. Oh, that's pretty cool. Mixer is idealistic and optimistic to the point of naivete. Perhaps routinely seeing mankind at its very worst will serve as a reality check for this starry-eyed youth. I don't know why everyone has to see optimists crushed beneath their heels. It's kind of annoying. A former designer and racer of top Italian sports cars, Enzo Garibaldi, started up a private company that bulletproofed limousines, designed Popemobiles, and produced high-security combat-ready vehicles. Persephone recruited him to produce Mayhem's special vehicles, armed with an array of weapons Enzo could never hope to acquire for the commercial market. On Devil's Night, he spent Devil's Night in a haze. He had been drinking heavily that day to try and forget the pain of losing the affections of the Lady Pendley of Monaco to his arch-rival Blanche. First, he took his hand, then he took his woman. Damn, that's fucked up. Relationships. Quartermile has an infatuation with Persephone even though the feelings are not mutual. He dislikes sharing a storage space with Relic and has a shared animosity towards Claymore. Quartermile is like a kid in a candy store when it comes to Mayhem's vehicle budget. He will happily spend all day maintaining and upgrading his beauties. Quartermile scores high in narcissism, which stems from his life of privilege. He also has a tendency to humanize inanimate objects like the cars he works on. Currently, that stands as a quirk, but if it if it escalates to a sexual nature, it may trigger the need of an What the fuck? Wow. Backstory on Relic. Devout, steeped in Sikh tradition, Relic never imagined a career as a smuggler, but when Legion invaded Punjab and began tearing up the state in pursuit of ancient powerful artifacts, Relic began sneaking in basic humanitarian supplies, earning a reputation for striking fair bargains and killing off would-be thieves. As the situation deteriorated, Relic knew the artifacts had to leave the country to escape Legion's grasp. Persephone was an ideal buyer, and she wasted no time in recruiting him for mayhem. On Devil's Night, he was at his home with his family in Ludhiana, Punjab. Immediately after the first attack, he started acquiring essential supplies for those in need. He seems to get along with Gremlin quite well. The rest of the base agents appear to have trust issues with Relic. Huh, I wonder why. In working for a prominent international organization like Mayhem, Relic seeks to gain the respect of his wife and daughter. He seems like a really good person. I don't know why they would have trust issues with him. At his heart, Relic is basically good, but he tends to chafe at any rules or restrictions he finds too confining. Good man, good man. Alright, so that's it for that. In fact, actually, I'll show you one video that doesn't show up naturally in the game. You actually have to go in here and look at it, and that's Persephone's story.
For decades, Legion existed in secret, preying upon an unsuspecting world. So when we chose to go public with a global attack, I had my misgivings. But I was in charge of the heliporter, shuffling armies where a croupier deals cards. And I must admit, I got swept up in the moment. I, Persephone Brimstone, Legion Minister, Queen of Thieves, with my devoted husband, the Minister of Envy.
Oh my god, I was wrong twice over, Jesus.
We joined the others to rejoice in our victory, but I alone knew the madness of the Morning Star's ambition. And now it was time to play my hand.
So there you guys go. A little bit backstory on this whole game and each individual character. Alright. So I guess now it's about time that I take care of that mission that I promised you guys. As you can see, the difficulty increased once again to 9. So next video, I'll probably end up just increasing it to 10. Just to keep it a bit challenging and exciting for you guys.
Agent, we're going after Hammersmith. I marked a special vehicle you need for this mission.
And I wired it up with all kinds of sensors and doodads.
Hello, Agent.
Now drive to the coordinates indicated. We'll track down Hammersmith by triangulating his position.
When he fires his space laser at you, the sensors in your car will help us find his lair.
Whoa, wait, what? I'm surprised the agent I'm playing as didn't say anything about getting fired upon by a fucking space laser.
Are you crazy? Hammersmith
there you
is
go.
about to lock on.
Hello, Mayhem.
You've reached the first waypoint. 2 more and we'll have him.
Hey, can you get a little closer to the beams? I want to see how much these sensors can pick up.
There, is that close enough? I actually got hit. Damn it.
Yeah, I don't think so. Gloria's scared of the laser.
I am shooting you from space. So sorry. I nearly vaporized you with my space laser. My laser is so pretty.
What a crazy bastard.
Splendid. I
Although,
marked the
I
final
must agree with
waypoint.
them.
Hey, Quarter Mile said be very careful with the car. So try not to get it banged up, okay?
I'm getting shot at with a space laser, you bastards!
Don't worry, I'm being super careful.
Yeah, I should really let my laser cool down a bit. But I am having too much fun!
We now have the coordinates of Hammersmith's lair. Let's go get the bastard.
My dear girl Friday, be a sweetheart and tell Persephone...
Oh, do shut up, you fucking lunatic! Oh, sorry about that.
If you don't want to swear so much, just make up words like I do.
Wow, I actually got hit with a direct beam and it did almost no damage. That's kind of
Oh,
saddening.
I've had such a lovely time, but I must get back to work. Duty calls.
You're near the target now.
It's the restaurant with a giant cow on top.
Hammersmith has the facility under lockdown. We'll have to hack our way in. You'll need to access 2
Oh, no.
separate security systems so I can get you inside.
Hey, back the hell up, back the hell up, back the hell up. Come on, there you go.
That's it, Agent. Find the other
I was
terminal.
about to be
and
mad
I'll
as
get you
hell
in.
if that canceled it again. Cause they do that shit. You'll be done and then they'll cancel it. Cause you got hit. Lame.
I'll take that.
I don't really care about you fools. I just want to get into the base. Oh, nice.
Nice stuff we have here.
Oh, I gotta kill you guys now. Anyone just near me anyway? Hey, no. Stay in the bubble. Stay in the bubble to die. A nice peaceful death. Not as, oh jeez. Okay, seriously, I was done. That's what I'm talking about. It's kind of lame that they let that happen. Nice. Alright, this should all be gone.
Brilliant. If our intel is correct, we can enter Hammersmith's lair through the roof. Now then... the entrance must be up here somewhere.
Bet you a milkshake it's that little cow.
Oh there, Sheriff. You ain't in cahoots with the mayhem gang, are you? Hope you ain't fixed the hornswoggle old scooter.
Hey, I'm a pirate. I don't talk cowboy.
I'm sorry, Agent. Please stand by. There's something odd here.
No, really?
Take cover! That turret is one of Hammersmith's contraptions.
Oh, that's armor. I'm gonna need Pierce for this. Dude, what the? Really? I take a single second to switch, and I'm dead. That's so fucking lame. And my ability is lagging. Oh my god, that's so overpowered. Jeez. It doesn't even matter if I keep moving, because it does AoE, huge amounts of AoE. There you go. Jesus. I fucking hate the turrets in this game. Oh.
Just a moment. Well, ain't that a piece of puzzle? Mosey on in, Sheriff. Strap on a nose bag and get roostered up. It's high time for jollification.
I have no idea what this cow is saying. Good luck, Agent.
Seriously? Seriously? Just a random fucking explosion. Took half my health.
Nose to the
Lame.
grindstone. Don't have all day to clean house.
I'm gonna just use him for while they heal.
The ancient order of mayhem. How gratifying it shall be to kill you by my
Ancient.
own hand. Your loyalty to Miss Brimstone is quite touching. Even though she sent you here to die.
Why do you keep talking? I never understand why bad guys talk so much.
For your sake and mine, stay clear of those power conduits. They are rather unstable.
Good. The easier it is to blow them up.
I'm warning you.
Why would you tell me that? And what the fuck just took all my fucking health? I mean, shields.
If you want the best, then put me in.
Yeah, I don't think you've healed completely. Yeah, you haven't.
That is quite unnecessary.
Go ahead and pick a... Damn it. Of course it's armored. Bye-bye.
You are making a mess.
Need to let him heal up instead of constantly using him. But of course, it constantly requires... There you go.
Now you're hurting my feelings.
Aw, don't cry, Hammersmith.
I have far too much at stake to allow you to proceed much further. You've abused my hospitality long enough. Troopers, exterminate these agents of mayhem. They must not survive.
Mustn't I though? Mustn't I? How about I hack this? Oh god damn it. What the fuck is disrupting my hacking? No! What? Oh, fuck off. No fucks given anymore. Fuck trying to get perfect.
How bravely you fight with your primitive weapons. I have an entire army at my disposal. Finish them!
I'm sorry, did I interrupt your bullshit ass ability? Jeez, really? In such a small place? This man's OP. I gotta... Ooh. Tried it.
Enough! I'll give you one last chance for a quick and painless death.
You gonna kill me or what? Because I'm still standing.
Of all the ministers of Legion, Persephone Brimstone was the most wicked and cruel. She will break your heart, my poor dears, but I shall spare you that disappointment.
Persephone Brimstone, last boss.
You've found the auxiliary control room. Be my guest. Have a look around. Use that scanner thingy you're so proud of. Ha ha! Poison gas. Did I say a quick and simple death? I meant slow and excruciating.
Poison gas in use. Do not enter the area without proper filtration masks.
Oh, what's the matter? Have a bad case of gas?
Really?
Are you still alive? Hooray for you! I suppose it is time we settle this, face to face.
That shit is doing no damage to this man.
Now shine it like a comet of revenge, a prophet to the fall of all our foes. Will you have me obliterate the entire city before you learn your lesson? Turrets armed. Shields activated. Agents of mayhem. Fucked!
Agent, are you there? We just acquired your signal.
I have reached control center for space laser.
Oh, wow! This place has a retractable roof! That's how we can talk to you again.
Alright. Oh no.
Look who's here. More troopers. Do you not see my shield?
Okay, why is it not taking damage? At least about to be fucked, Come on. Take damage, damn you.
There's gotta be a way to overload the system.
Look who's here. More troopers.
I don't really care about the trooper. Oh, they've got snipers. I don't like snipers. And he's got a shield. And it's got a shield.
Your lives are cheap and disposable. Keep firing, you fool.
Not cool, man. Jesus.
Do you not see my shield?
That's it. Your life is forfeit.
I just got knocked back when I tried to. Okay.
Look who's here.
Oh my Jesus Lord, dude, what the fuck? Alright, maybe 9 is too fucking high. Christ. That is ridiculous.
Well played. I see my turret requires some further iteration. No matter. Perhaps this game will be more your speed. Do your worst, comrade.
Behold, my Hammersmith Dark Matter Energy Balls.
Very good. I shall freeze your balls off.
Hey, those balls have a rotational spin. Maybe if you hit them just right.
Shields up! Shields up!
Shit, I can take him down faster.
Much better.
You know, I bet you can turn those balls on Hammersmith.
No, no, no! That's quite enough from you.
Why was it randomly?
If you shoot the
I don't
balls,
understand.
they might spin right back at Hammersmith.
To hell with my balls!
Commence docking. Shields to maximum. Initiate retrograde firing sequence. We have time for one final demonstration.
Hammersmith is now drawing energy directly from his space laser.
You need to destroy the core. That should overload the whole system.
Everything in this damn room looks like a core.
Start with the shield generators. It's not working.
We need more power.
Like a space laser, perhaps?
Yes! Attack the core!
Get us all killed, damn you! And shields are up. Too bad for you.
That's it! Shoot the core!
Behold! My Hammersmith spherical projectile neutralization field. Sheets developed!
He didn't want to give him the space laser too fucking soon, and that's what happens. Just a whole ass upgrade.
This laser toy nearly destroyed my crystal. Now I have to go chasing after it.
Hello, Dr. Babylon. We are on the way on Plan B, Doctor.
You had a Plan B? Very good, Steel Toe. We only need to keep Mayhem occupied while you go and create...
Already on it, D-Babs? I'm cooking up something to keep Persephone's dogs from pissing in our yard.
August Gaunt, what do you have in mind?
Only the cuttingest-edge technology, Air Doctor.
Very well. Just get it done.
I'll keep you updated.
Seriously?
Something just exploded and almost killed me. Huh. He was firing his laser too damn much. Too bad for him.
Your suffering is at an end.
Alright guys, so that'll be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like down below. And if you want to see more by me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time.